Today we'll discuss various types of string comparison. As when we are talking about string comparison, these are normal methods which comes in string comparison: equal, equal, ignore case. That means just I'll show you how to uh, work with equal and equal ignore case. See, just I will declare two variables. I'll it's okay. Like in our public static void main, we will declare one variable s1 is equal to okay, let us consider another string with the name s2 where we return same name. Okay. Now we'll compare these two, or just will directly will print system dot out dot println. Yes, I wanted to x1 equals now I'll compile this program. We'll get true. Or true is coming. That means both are equal. Okay, like if I make this capital, okay, then what happens? Whether it will identify both as same or false. No, it is false. Okay, and if you wanted to compare with the equal ignore case, that means don't worry about capital or small irrespective of that, then equals ignore case, that means case you are ignoring, then it should give true. Okay, so that is what about this equal and equal ignore case. Then another one, that is region matches. This is another important instinct comparison. See the example when you are comparing these two strings, that is with the concept. Just I'll show you the example. See, let us consider one string. Hello, shall we meet? And string 2 is shall, and string 3 is shall. Shall itself in capital. Okay, now see system.out.println. That means string 1 region matches. That means string 1, okay, this region matches with, that means in string 1, okay, 7 onwards. That means if you count the characters 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 means in string 1, 7th means yes. Okay, so uh, 7th onwards you compare with string 2. Okay, and when you are comparing that second strings, that means string 2 starting index, that is 0. Okay, string 2 starting index, and this is starting index of string 1. Okay, string 2 starting index of that, and how many characters you are comparing, that is 5 characters. Okay, so you will get this particular, once again it returns boolean. Okay, region matches returns boolean. So in the string, given string, if it contains any particular characters from particular index onwards, if it matches, it just returns true or false. And uh, once again, like if along with that, we are also one more facility. Just I'll show you that with the program, as we discussed this. That itself, I'll write hello, hi, Jalesh. Okay, string 2 is Jalesh. Okay, now uh, according to what we identify, region matches. Region matches. Region matches. with the parameters. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 onwards. In S2, 0 onwards. How many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll see whether it returns true or false. See, it is returning false. So, why it is returning false? Because it is case sensitive. Now I'll make it small itself. Now once again we'll compare. Now it is giving true. Okay, and see, irrespective of the what value you are passing, it will compare 10 onwards, 6 characters, it will match and it will tell that it is there. Okay, as earlier, if I given capital means it will not consider. For that also we can match in the region match. That means in the place of this 4 arguments, we'll pass one more argument, that is equal ignore case. We are passing one boolean value to that. Okay, true, which indicates that it is case. That means you can ignore the case. Now, earlier you used to get false. Now we'll see whether you'll get true or not. Yes, you are getting true because that is what the use of region matches. See, 4 arguments means it is case sensitive. But fifth one boolean value like true. That means you can consider, you can ignore the case, that you can mention with true. Okay, so that's what about this particular region matches. Next, and another one is start with and end with. Start with and end with is just to verify whether you can get that particular value with at the beginning. That means it is just like if I write any particular or something, okay, like end with. Ends with is a built-in uh, function, okay, which contains suffix. So you have to specify the suffix. Okay, that means it ends with bar. Okay, so this is what I am verifying. Okay, so what it will do, you can assign this to any particular string, just to get the value. Okay, and when you are comparing this, it actually returns boolean value. Okay, you have to assign not with the string, you have to assign with boolean value. Okay, because it returns whether it matches or not. If you print the value s3, you will get true or false. You are getting true itself. Yes, it is correct. Okay, ends with, like that you are also having starts with. Okay, like how you return ends with, like that. Anyway, this itself I'll copy both. We'll write that also. How you can write ends with, like that you can start with, like starts with. Starts with means it should not be bar, it should be foo, is it not? So you can specify that foo. Okay, so this is what you'll get once again true itself, is it not? So this is how this particular ends with starts with works. Okay, next very important is equals and equals. Okay, that means in when you are specifying, there is huge difference in Java regarding these two statements. So once again, just I'll show you how to understand that. See, s1 equals s2. Okay, this one is totally different. Like I'll make it Jalesh itself. Okay, I'll make it Jalesh itself, and here also Jalesh itself. Okay, and if you do this and same thing once again, I'll show you. I'll make it system.out.println like double equals. Okay. So what is the difference between these two? Very important. Normally asked in an interview, like what is the difference between equals and double equals? See, first we'll see what's the output you are getting in both the cases when you are printing. See, both S1 you are getting true, and for S2 you are getting true itself. Is it not? That means the value what you are comparing is same. Now, uh, once again, what we'll do is we'll assign this with new string. That means string object I'll pass to this. Okay, that means S1 I'll pass to this. Now, once again, we'll run this. See, for one you are getting true. For another you are getting it is false. Why S1 is equal to S2? Because S1 dot equals S2, okay, it is the method which compares the character inside a string object, because dot equals always compares the character inside that. That's why you are getting true itself, because the character in S1 we are comparing with the characters in S2. So both are same, is it not? If you print S2, then also Jalesh only comes. Okay, so when you are comparing with dot equals, it compares the character inside that, you will get true itself. But when it is with the double equals, okay, double equals means it actually searches for the reference. Okay, it compares to object reference. Okay, whether S1 and S2, whether they are same object, no, it is different, is it not? Because the instance are separate. S1 once you initialize it, and then S2 also initialize to that. Okay, new instance you created. So S1, whether it is equal, no. So that's what, whether it is with the same reference, no, that's what it tells. Okay, if you give like this, instead of writing that, if you write this, then you'll get true itself. Okay, because both are referring to that itself. See, that's what the reference. Okay, you'll get true itself. Okay, so please remember, dot equals compares the values. Okay, characters inside that. Double equals uh, indicates whether it is from the same object reference. Okay, if it is not, if this is the case where both are equal, that means S2 is not new instance, it refers to S1 itself. So double equals compares true. But if you create one more separate instance, even it also contains Jalesh itself, but it will tell that it is not same. Okay, so that is what the difference. So always you please remember, when you are discussing, okay, equals and double equals. Equals means it compares the characters inside the particular value what you have initialized, and double equals, it checks for the object reference. It double equals for reference, equals for value. Okay, so that is what always you should remember. And another one, that is compare. Okay, that means when you are created two particular objects, that means S1 and S2, you can compare these two. How to compare? See, S1 I'll compare, we are also having a method to compare. Compare to, compare to what? S1 you are comparing with S2. Okay, and like that I'll also give S2, you can compare to S1. Both I'll show you, and you can use this in any particular sorting mechanism, because compared to returns uh, positive and negative value. Okay, here just I'll give S1. See this S1 I am comparing with S2, or S2 I am comparing. What's the difference? Okay, what actually it returns? See this? Okay. S1 when I am comparing with S2, I am getting -1. S2 I am comparing with S1, I am getting 1. That means S1 is Jalesh and I am comparing that with the Kumar. Okay. So, you know that S2 is the first. Okay. S2 I am comparing with S1, and as in the alphabetical order, okay, J comes first. Okay, J comes first, and you are comparing with the Kumar, and you are comparing whether this will come before that or not, so it will give negative. And when S2, that means S2 compare with S1, when you are comparing with S1, definitely S2 will come after, it will return 1. Okay, so when you are comparing along with the order, it will return greater than 0 or less than 0 or 0. If both the strings are equal, you can compare with equals. If you wanted this particular number first, or descending order or ascending order, you can use this. Okay, so that is what the use of compare to. Okay. Then after, because these all are what string comparisons, like two strings when you compare whether equals or equal ignore case, or whether the particular string you are matching or starts with, ends with, equals and double equals, and compare to, all these are string comparison techniques. There comes once again searching strings. How you can search for any particular indexing. See, there are various ways of handling this particular indexing. Just one simple example I'll show you. Dilesh, how are you? Like that, one simple example will take. Okay. So this is what the string. Now what we'll do is, in this, we'll find the index of any particular character. So in the S1, I will find index of which character. We will consider any character H. Okay. We'll consider index, and along with that, I'll also find last index. Okay, last. See how index suddenly changes to capital, because combination of words leads to that particular functionality. Okay, last index of, once again, H itself. See, yeah, what is the index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it not? Last index. Last onwards, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it not? 5 and 10 you should get. We'll see whether we'll get that itself. You are getting 5 and you are getting -1. Oh, sorry. I am comparing with the S2. Okay, I'll make it this also S1. Here there is no H, that's why you are getting -1. Okay, now 5 definitely correct, but we should get 10, is it not? Now 7, you are getting 7. How it is? Okay, see, uh, index of index of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one is correct. Okay, see, last index means it will not count from this onwards, like how I counted earlier: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it will check which one is the last letter, so that it will count from this onward: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you are having at H at this location, then what is the last index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we'll compare once again. We'll search once again, not compare. 15. Is it clear? So this is what the index of and last index of. Not only character, you can give strings also, like uh, you can give ARE. You can give ARE like that. You can give ARE here also, like how earlier for the character we did, like that here itself, because only one R you will get the same index for both. See, 11. 11th location, 8, 9, 10, 11 onwards, ARD starts. So like that, how you can set the character, like that you can set the particular string also. So along with the character, you can give the index like how many characters you can skip, like array with 10. So after 10 characters, you can find like that. So many different constructors are available in index of. So please remember, you are also having the facility to search the string. It is index of or last index of. Okay. So from the last onwards, which character comes first, or from the beginning onwards, which character comes, which string comes, like that. Various options are there for you to search. Okay. And then we are having various operations with respect to modifying a string. Modifying a string means what? See, I told it is immutable. String is immutable, you can't change all these things. I told, is it not? But you can do that, but you have to store that in separate string. Okay, so that is what the operation, how you can perform these things. Okay, and just uh, I'll show you all these particular operations together. Very interesting property of string, and that's what we are discussing in this particular context. Just I'll show you. Just look at this string s1. We'll take one simple example. One. Okay. See, string one. Now you can concatenate s1 with, I'll show you just s1 with s1 concat. Concat is a function with some other string will give. Okay, will give two. Give some gap and I'll concatenate. I'll try to concatenate. Okay. Now, if I print system.out.print f1, what you'll get, that you are getting 1 and 2. Okay, see, you are with s1. Okay, and after that you added 2 to that. That's how concatenate operation works. See, automatically it will not add if I write like this. Dot concatenate, if I print, then what happens? Whether it will append to that itself, that we'll see. No, it will not append. See, it will not append automatically. You have to instantiate once again to s1. Okay? So it once again add, and that will be stored to that particular string once again. Okay, so that's what the string s1 itself will not be modified. Okay, for s1 itself, like s1 dot, if that is the case, you should get when I am printing s1, but you are getting one itself, not the concatenated value. Okay, so that's what about that. And once again, I will take one more example. See, one is there. Instead of concat, I'll replace. I'll write one, please, or something. At the place of one, or at the place of please. Okay, because so many e's are there. Just I'm utilizing that. Is dot replace. Okay. Replace means wherever e comes in the place, wherever e comes, single character, wherever e comes, I wanted to replace with w. See this. Wherever please comes, I'll replace with e comes, I'll replace with w in please. Okay. Now, where to store this? Automatically, it will not do that. Okay. So you have to assign this to another string, or you can assign this to s1 itself. That is instead of referring once again. See, if I print, okay, so wherever E is there, it is with S1. Okay, see, it will not print one once again because in this what you are getting only that much. If I comment, if I print S1, I'll get one place. Is it not? But when you are using replace, it just replaces, and that you have to store to some string object. Okay, so that is what the case. And like that, we are having replace you observed and concatenate you observed. Now, one more important property normally comes whenever you are using any particular interface. Okay, this is natural way, like the chances are there that particular string what you are typing is embedded with the spaces. Okay, so when that is the case, you have to remove the space. How to remove that? You have to use trim function. Okay. See, trim by print S1, it is only with one place. Okay, it will remove only the spaces after the string before, after and before, not in between. Like if I write like this, it will not remove that. Okay, trim is only for ends. Okay, like extra space here, that will be removed. Okay, if the beginning, if you give the spaces, you will remove that also. Okay, so that is what the property of trim. Okay, you have the trim, concat, replace, and another one is substring. See, what is the substring? Substring, when you are defining, okay, it extracts a string from some particular index. Like if I give substring, see, see sub special one where second string is not with the capital. See substring from 3 onwards. If I give, okay, so what you'll get? You'll get one itself because I not trimmed. Then we'll remove all these extra spaces. Just we'll observe the property of substring. See, from third onwards, that means substring, please. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Only please will extract. Okay, and you can also give 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 letters only means what I'll get? PL. Okay, that means 0, 1, 2, 3. First space, next 3, 4, 5. Sixth one will not come. Okay, if you want that also means just give 4 onwards and 4, 5, 6. Seventh one. Seventh means up to that. Seventh letter will not appear. Okay, that is what the meaning. See, PLE. If I wanted to print substring. So this is how substring, concatenate, replace works with respect to string. Substring to extract a particular string in a given string, concatenate to attach two strings, replace any particular letter with the other letter, and trim means to remove the extra spaces. So here always you should remember string is immutable. You can't change the original string. Okay, once it is defined, always you have to instance, like you have to attach the string what you have modified to new string object. Okay, once again you have to attach to string object. That is what the meaning of that. How you can modify string objects. Okay, so this is how you can work with strings.